So I showed up to the set and we didn't bring any lights, but we do have this super 1.5 24 millimeter aperture lens. We have no lights. What do we do? Oh, ding dong. Wait, what's that? Yo, pizza's here. Oh, hell yeah, bro. Do we have that? Okay, we'll just keep this. Thank you. Get out. We use a pizza box. Okay, so we're going into the pizza box challenge. We're gonna go look at our pizza delivery guy right here real quick. He has the pizza box. The pizza box is, we're referring to something like this bounce card that a lot of people have. It also has a negative side, but just to show you how this works, we're gonna actually use a pizza box. And whenever you don't have light in an environment like this that has huge natural windows, we can do several things with the pizza box, and literally it's just used to lift up the exposure a bit on our subject. So we're gonna do that with Danny here. So Danny boy, if you can stand right here and go ahead and turn your back. Yep, hold here. And let's roll on this. So right now we have, if you can stare right into the barrel here, as you can see on the right side of the frame, he has, it's a little dark, so pretty contrasty. Let's go ahead and bring in that pizza box. Let's find the light. There you go. And now we have a little bit more pop, so go without. All right, bring back in. All right, looks pretty good. All right, bring it like to the side of his face all the way so they can see what it does. Yep. And so even if I want to do some kind of close up, bring it back out a little bit, we can bring that in. So take it out. And boom, look how much contrast there is. So we can do this at any time. So let's say that we take another step over a little bit more. Keep going, hold there. So now we have a pretty cool back frame here. And let's bring in that pizza box. Boom, bring it back a little bit. Go ahead and turn to your left. All right, now go without the pizza box. You see how dark that is, and then bring it back in. And just step it out a little bit on my frame. Good there. And 3, 2, 1 without. Back up. And just like that, you have a pizza box. And of course, we have this big old window here on the left-hand side. All right, so let's check out a couple more environments where we can show you what the pizza box can do. So I'm just gonna show you the setup that we have real quick. I have a Hollyland Pyro 7. I turned the wireless off. I'm just using it as my monitor here. I also have I have a small rig cage on the FX3. Of course, I have a Metabones EF adapter, the 24 T1.5, so V35s from Northwest Camera. There's a 24 and a 50 in town if you need it. Hit up Kingbird Crew. I also have this that was sent to me by ZG Cine. We're using their V-mount battery. We've been shooting all day with this. It's worked well. I've only had it pop off once. I mean, it's holding, you know, just tap that mug twice. And then I have a PD out that's charging everything up here. Working pretty well. I mean, so far it's working, you know, pretty good. So let's get into this. So here now we're backlit. If you can see, we're backlit. We have that big window that we're currently filming from is behind him. And he's gonna be, of course, not super underexposed. These lenses are 1.5, so they let a lot of light in. So let's go ahead, and we also have a source from the right, but let's go ahead and bring up the pizza box like right over camera here. Let's see what that does. All right, and I go without, back on. And go ahead and now let's start finding the light. Let's start tilting it. Yeah, so you can see the different effects that it does. So now it flattened out the look here, and we're not, once again, we're not using lights, guys. We're just using a bounce card, simple as that. All right, let's go ahead without. And now we have minimal exposure here, right? Pretty simple. That's being far away from the source that we're in. You can simply do that at any moment, just having something as simple as the pizza box. So let's go to another environment now. Yeah, so we're turning off all the natural lights here. The only ambient light that we really have is from back that way. So we're killing all the lights that are up here. These are what we will call practicals. And you see how dark it just got. So we're gonna see what a pizza box does even in this environment. So take a step back into the table here. Yep. So I'm gonna roll on this one and go ahead and just start walking it in. And see, you're starting to see exposure there. Let's get close. Yep, keep going. Close to him. Yep. All right, now without. Boom, he's dark. So even there, if you're trying to be subtle and make it a little more like quote unquote cinematic, right? You can use something as simple as this to use ambient light or the natural light just to bounce a little bit back on his face. So let's see what that looks like again. Turn to your left, turn to your right, and look straight at the pizza box, all right? Now kill it, and boom, he's out again. Just like that, right? Now, another cool thing that you have are like these big white walls. When you are in spaces like this, you can literally just walk up your subject to these walls and you're essentially doing the same thing. When we're filming, most of the time we're just bouncing the light off of white walls, or sometimes even they have like the big 1-ton, 3-ton trucks. If we want like ambient fill in a location, we'll take a massive light and just point it at the truck and just let it fill the area. You know, there's a lot of things that you do with that. So using something like a pizza box or that whole thing of bouncing light is gonna be your best friend in most scenarios when you have no light or you're not bringing your own lights. All right, let's go outside and see if it does anything there too. All right, so we're outside real quick, and I just wanna show you that it works in exteriors as well. Now we have him under a shaded area. I'm rolling on him now. Can you tilt your head down a little bit more here? So we have a little bit of shadow on his face. Let's go ahead and bring the pizza box in. And without, back in, without. All right, and then you can see that it just lifts it up. Now bring it up, and over. And tilt it a little bit more toward his face. Good there, and out. Yep. And now bring it under. All right, 3, 2, 1, and out. Exactly, so it's giving you a little bit more exposure on your subject. So anytime you're in a bind, pizza box it. You know, it's just something that won't take too long to do. You can drop in when you need, and it's super easy. Take this, use it, let me know if it works for you. All right, see you guys later.
Keep it going. Keep it going, keep it.